What's going on, everyone? Psych Perspectives, giofvcks. Happy Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. Information about Cinco de Mayo will be in the description box below. I'm really going to continue to just drop more facts, data, articles, links. Sharing is caring. And if you would also like to share information about Cinco de Mayo as well, you put it down there below, okay? Share our knowledge together. Okay, let's talk about it. See, and I know this video is gonna be touching for a lot of us, including myself, because I'm gonna give my little testimony, and I know a lot of us have testimonies, so let's talk about it. I wanna be loved out loud, okay? I wanna be loved in the public, in the private, okay? I want to be loved, okay? And I'm saying this because a lot of us have experienced, hence why we talk about narcissistic abuse, emotionally unavailable people, toxic relationships, inconsistency, fakeness. A lot of us have experienced situations where, like I said, you want to talk about your feelings, you want to be all, let's cuddle on the couch, let's be together behind closed doors, but then in the public, you don't know them. In the public, you don't exist. In the public, they playing you, they talking shit, they playing all these different mind games. All of a sudden, it's a different mask, and it's like, who are you? Yeah, that's why I refuse to settle. Again, I had to talk about this because somebody I know who the person is. I'm just not telling y'all who they are. But they shared somebody else's post, and it's the truth. And the post was, I'm not about to be loved privately. I'm single because I refuse to be loved privately and played in the public. And I couldn't agree more. Like, what is that, right? Like, if you can't love me in the open, I don't want nothing to do with you. Been there, done that. Like, it's just amazing to me how folks can do that type of stuff. And you realize how fake and phony that is. And you realize how delusional that is, right? Like, you realize this is ridiculous. Like, how fake and phony can you get to sit up here and play all these mind games and have all these different personalities? You feel me? Like, what's really going on here? And then you realize only an insecure person can be this way. Because nobody secure with themselves is going to be doing this type of behavior. Nobody that's being honest and straightforward is going to be doing this. What is the purpose of this? You're lying. You're living double and quadruple lives. You're misinforming everybody. You're lying to yourself. I mean, to me, most importantly, you're lying to yourself. And unfortunately, that collateral damage is how me and so many other people get hurt. And that's being real. And then I also realized I got to be real with myself, right? Because I used to be that person. I used to be I can talk to you behind closed doors. Well, I can hide here and there. Well, I gotta live 2 and 3 lives. Well, I gotta lie today, to lie to that, to lie to this, to lie to him, to lie to you, to lie to myself. So I get, that's why I can understand why some of us are still, living in la la land. But it's one of the reasons why I'm purposely single. Why I'm non-monogamous, why I'm non-committal, because been there, done that, right? And also because I refuse to be somebody's secret. I refuse to be in the closet because you are in the closet. I refuse to be insecure because you are insecure. And it's sad because a lot of us are going to continue to live in this type of situation because of trauma and abuse that people have gone through, continue to go through, and because of social issues, social ideologies that are just straight up oppressive. Homophobia, transphobia, etc. Just to name a few. And that's just a few. Again, check out Black Skin, White Mask. We're on chapter 5. Check out the playlist to follow along. Thursdays and Sundays, typically at 6 p.m. But sometimes I get busy with, I have a job and side business and other things that I'm working on. So, in my own life, let's just be real. I'm human. But that's just something I wanted to talk about real quick because it's just I'm not doing that. You feel me? I'm not doing that. And I'd just rather be single. I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather be lonely. And don't get me wrong, it's depressing. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that it's roses. Now, there are moments though. Let me keep it real with you. There are moments where it's beautiful because I can go to sleep at night because you know what? I'm not being lied to and I'm not lying to anybody. I'm not getting hurt and I'm not hurting anybody. So I can go to sleep at night. Where when I look back at the shit that I was going through in previous years with people, and then also looking at the shit that I put other people through in previous years. Again, I gotta be real. I was an asshole. I'm a recovering asshole, I can admit that. I think, you feel me? Just keep it real. But looking at all of that, I don't want to do it. You feel me? So I can go to sleep at night. Because you know what? My heart isn't being stepped on 24/7. And I'm not stepping on anybody else's heart. And like I said, if you can't love me in the open, in the public, it's not going to work. And that's why I said I will continue to be single because in my experience, these people, they're insecure. They have so much trauma and abuse that they done went through and continue to go through and experience. And then, like I said, a lot of these social oppressive ideologies and beliefs continue to hold people back from being secure within themselves and being able to be who they are out and about. And then, like I said, lack of mental health counseling, therapy, medication, unstable families, dysfunctional upbringings, abuse, trauma, and it's back to back. So a lot of people are walking around who behave this way. And then we just have a lot of social beliefs that it's okay to lie and cheat and dog people out. I mean, shit. People really get off on being fuck boys and fuck girls and fuck people. Like, they really get off on being toxic. Like, I really believe, like, there's a whole industry that's just promoting not being shit. Like, for real. Like, you got life coaches out here telling y'all to not be shit to other people. You feel me? I'm just being real. You got counselors, therapists, teachers, parents, families, TV, media, music, every which way people are being influenced to not be a shit and treat each other like shit and not care and not have any empathy. Shout out to my homie Nick. I hope you feel better soon, man. For real. But yeah, it's so much going on. It really is so much going on. And but I really do, like, people get off on that. Like, people really get their rocks off doing other people dirty. There are people who are really like that. Like, they don't have no empathy at all for other people. They don't care. And then a lot of times it's that, hold up though, let me be for real. It's multiple angles, sight perspective. It's multiple angles. There's as much as people like to say there's a one size fits all, it really not. You feel me? So let me get to what I mean by that is that, so like some people, you feel me, really don't have empathy at all, like low key on some sociopath, psychopath shit, like for real. And then other people have gone through so much trauma and pain, they are so disconnected from themselves. Then on top of that, they're so insecure that they won't show their emotions, and they think by hurting other people it's going to help them feel bigger about themselves. But deep down, they're hurt. they're sad, they're insecure, there's some pain. Now, don't get me wrong, that ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't there. You know, everybody ain't on that side. That's why I said you got some sociopaths, psychopaths, and then you also just got people that are traumatized. And hurt people do hurt people. Now, hold up, though. I'm not justifying it. I'm just giving different, sides of the spectrum, different perspectives. But, yeah, you have to know that. You have to know that. Knowing is going to help you, hopefully, avoid going through it, right? That's why I make these videos, For me, it's also a part of my mental health and counseling and basically my video journal to talk about my emotions and feelings and thoughts. But then it's also what I'm learning through therapy and counseling and then my self-care journey. And then also, hopefully what I'm talking about can help somebody else so you can avoid going through the same shit, okay? The sooner you get to living your truths and being who you are and loving who you are and accepting who you are and being secure, the better your life will be. Because if I would have had this information 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, oh my goodness, I could have avoided a lifetime of unnecessary pain and suffering and bumping my head. So yeah, I just want to make that video real quick. And like I said, information about Cinco de Mayo will be in the description box below. Make sure y'all share y'all information too. Sharing is caring, knowledge is power. And yeah, I'm out.